Hello dear friends, here I am with my baby son making a small video for you, for all of you unfortunate Apple users that might have been struck by this unexpected issue. So basically, I was updating my iPhone just from iOS 17.4 to 17.5 through a MacBook running macOS Sonoma, and the iPhone is an iPhone XS. So basically during the updates it downloads, and then in the very beginning it just crashes your system with an unknown error. I wonder what that unknown error is, but it renders your iPhone completely useless. Now of course good practice is of course to back up your iPhone before you do such stuff, but this iPhone is a 256 gigabytes system, so it takes quite a while backing it up through the glorious lightning cable running over USB 2 protocol, of course, and even longer is to restore it when this thing happens at an unforeseen moment. So very disappointed in it, very annoyed, but there is a solution. So if we follow what Apple advises us to do, we click OK, and then it just says we can either restore the iPhone or we can update the iPhone. And when we click update, which we kind of want, it says well, your iPhone can't be updated, so you need to restore it to its factory settings and lose all your data, or make a restore from the backup. I don't want to do that because it will take 4 hours over USB 2.0, so I cancel. So what I found was, I went into this article online, I googled this problem, and I found a very specific app. App that is actually free to use. It has a buying option, but you can do a free download right here. So it's called Mac Phone Lab iPhone. I had zero expectations from this app. I was running late for work. I didn't want to take my MacBook with me to do a restore over the whole day, and I just thought, let me give it a try. So you download it, goes into your downloads, open it up. Here I have it already downloaded. You open it up, drag it over, and you launch it. Mac phone, enter. Yeah, you open it. So you get presented with this screen, and then you just close it. Just close it, and you go into iOS System Recovery. You say iOS mode issues, I think. iTunes issues might be the same. Backing up, updating, yeah. And then you say, instead of doing fix, you do try the free fix, if you want to save your device to normal status without further operation. You just click prefix. What do I have here? It says repairing. Please wait patiently while repairing. Your iOS device will enter into recovery mode and restart. And that's what it's doing. And surprise, surprise, ladies and gentlemen, even though this thing is still spinning, iPhone is back to normal. Unlock it and see everything. There you go. So shout out to this little app for doing what clearly a multi-billion-dollar or trillion-dollar company cannot do. So I wonder, why is there not this easy fix button on iTunes? Why do they like you to waste your life restoring through their USB 2.0 system? This is just a disgrace. Thank you, Mac Phone Lab. This is not a sponsored video. I did not even pay for this app. It says unregistered here. What I will do is look for a way to send them some money, because I don't need this app for $60. I will only use it once, or twice. In this case, I'm using it for the third time. I had this issue when I was updating from iOS 16 to 17 twice. First without having a backup and being full of stress, then after making a backup and still not working. And now I made this video just for you. After I've updated a couple of weeks ago, Apple was so generous to release 17.5. So I can still see that this is still not working on an official Apple device, an M1 MacBook Air running macOS Sonoma, and an iPhone running the latest iOS 17.